armory. That's a new word. It could be that in order to instill fear on Kenyans and the Gen Zs and millennials, for example, he wanted to lie to say that there is an armory so that people think that, well, we don't go back there because they could slaughter all of us. And of course, now you make the statement, you remind us of Farah Maalim, the MP for Dada, who basically said that he would commit mass murder at an industrial scale if he was president. I mean, this is done in the midst of the protests. And after so many people have lost their lives, so many people have been abducted and some are still missing. He says this. And he says this without any kind of uproar. No condemnation from his fellow legislators. No condemnation from Ruto himself. Actually, significantly, no condemnation from Raila Odinga and the ODM leadership. Like, this is unbelievable. And of course, he hasn't been apprehended. If for nothing else, if Ruto was intelligent and had emotional intelligence, he would have done and said something. What I get from all this is that we actually give these people more credit than they deserve. These guys are not intelligent at all. These guys actually have no clue how to manage even a chicken coop. Ruto is supposed to be a chicken seller and probably a chicken grower, or what do you call somebody who rears chicken? But he does not have the intelligence of chicken. Even chicken would know that you don't do that. That after this attack that his goons have had on the people, you don't go there and have your people threatening them, boasting about what you've done, congratulating the police for killing people. But that's what they have done. Essentially what they're saying, well, there's nothing you can do. You did a protest, I killed some of you, I will kill more, and there is nowhere I'm going. I think that this kind of arrogant chest beating should have the counter reaction by the Gen Zs through huge protests to show him that this country does not belong to you and does not belong to these people that you control through public resources. Because to tell you the truth, what I saw there yesterday, the men, and they were all men, they were all old men. See, a lot of us think that some of us are of the generation of those men. Most of those men, except Ruto and probably Kingi, are even of my generation. But they were all men, old men, very old men. And there is nothing about, I'm not complaining about their age. But I'm saying, can you imagine having a meeting at Kenyatta International Conference Center about the crisis that has been brought by popular protests of very young people, teenagers mostly, and you don't have even one Gen Z and one millennial amongst you, and you don't have a woman, not one woman? Like, he has women in his cabinet. He has women in the bureaucracy. He has PSS and whatnot. He has women in his administration. But he couldn't think of one single woman that could attend that gathering. They couldn't think of any youth, even the ones they have bought, even the most useless like Itumbi. They couldn't have that. They couldn't even have Otero that they bought the other day. They couldn't have Alai. They couldn't have any of these people. Of course, Alai is not a youth, but I mean, they couldn't have anybody that looks young. That's the kind of arrogance that you have. That you
even Karen Nyamu Daktari continue.
Correct. They couldn't even have the socialite bimbos. I mean, these are the people that they are normally comfortable around. The empty-headed, beautiful-looking flower girls and boys. They couldn't even have that. So the kind of arrogance, the kind of tone deafness, the kind of entitlement that you have in this country cannot change until we do something so radical that it would just send all crooks either to committee or into exile or into hiding permanently for the rest of our lives. Nothing else is going to sort out this problem. And you saw it yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr.